Good afternoon, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Market Strategist with RJO Futures here in Chicago on July 30th, bringing you some commentary here in the energy market. So let's get started. Crude prices under a little bit of pressure right now. SEP oil is trading around $100.34 a barrel. That's off about 63 cents. Brent's a touch weaker than that. It's off a little over $1 right now, trading around 106.65. So we've really kind of seen that spread kind of narrowing in here a little bit. I think there are some potential possibilities to trade this thing. I do have some ideas. Give me a call. We can get into more detail. Complex, nat gas, that's off about 4 to 5 cents. And the heat's off about $1.80, so almost 2 cents there. RBOB is off right now about 3.5 cents here, so it's feeling a little bit of pressure as well. Now, let's get started. We got a lot of different things happening in the market, big things in the fundamental forefront here. Look at the U.S. dollar index. It's really been strong here. On that September U.S. dollar index here, it's the highest we've been here for the year. We've been on a significant uptrend. The reason why that's so important is because as the dollar relates to commodities, it has really started to put some pressure on commodities, and I think that's part of the reason why we've seen crude prices come under some pressure here. Also, look at what's going on with the S&P right now. Equities markets have been pulling back a little bit. We had FOMC statement come out here a little while ago. Tapering is going to continue to stay in effect right now. Cutting the bond buying purchases by about $10 billion a month. So certainly there's some things there in the forefront, but I don't think anything of a real surprise there. Geopolitical events still going on here. Was a small ceasefire in the Gaza Strip, but there's still a lot of tension, and that's continuing to still develop, and we'll kind of see how that works its way out. There were sanctions, additional sanctions imposed against Russia for its perceived role or help with the situation that's going on there in Ukraine, and that Malaysian jet airliner that was shot down. So a lot of different forces here at work. Then we got EIA data out this morning. Traders were looking for a draw of about 1 million barrels. Draw came in a little greater than expected, about 3.7 million barrels, and yet crude prices are still a touch weaker. And if you take a look at the charts here, pull up a September crude oil chart. We saw prices come down, better point this way, we saw prices kind of come down off around that $106 area here, broke below 100, touched down here right around the 200-day moving average. Market came back up. We saw some strong consolidation around the 50-day moving average. And then we saw July 24th, an inside day on that crude oil. The market broke on the 25th. Since that time, we've been seeing lower lows and lower highs, which is really telling me that obviously the bears, I think, have control of that market. And now we're kind of the market with it coming down here near that $100 level, a little bit of a psychological level. But I think we could be in store to see that move a touch lower here. I tell you, one of the things that I really encourage you to do, if you're not doing already, sign up for our eView. That's our bi-monthly newsletter. I write a column in there on the crude oil market, and I talked about a lot of this stuff here in the last 2 issues, kind of giving traders a heads up of what I thought the market might do. So I think it's important that you get your hands on that. You could get a feel for my commentary in the market as well as what some of the other senior market strategists feels going on in a lot of the other markets as well. So give me a call. Shoot me an email. We can get into a lot more detail. Futures and options on futures may involve substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.